What is something that you're good at but absolutely hate? Serious fatal crash investigation. The worst was a fatal crash I had to work on Christmas Eve. Older woman turned left in front of a very large truck. Woman had a stop sign. No other traffic control devices. Her husband stood on the side of the road crying. I missed my family's Christmas Eve dinner, but at least I was able to go home that night. Every fatal crash I worked with involved a distraction in some way. Radio, cell phone, cheeseburger, something. Folks, please put your phones down and just drive the car. Graphic design, every bloody person comes out of the woodwork for invitation design. Weddings, engagement parties, baby showers, birthdays, agh. The worst part is, friends make the worst clients apostrophes because I would never charge them. I love it, but can you make it a bit more peppy? What do you mean by peppy, Susan? Font. Color. I don't know what you don't like if you can't tell me. Shabaka impression. People in high school would always ask me to do it. I started only doing it when friends asked, then eventually refused to do it altogether. But I do like doing impressions. An old coworker friend liked my impressions of other coworkers. I stopped doing that after she died, and also, it was kinda mean. My partner thinks I do a spot on slat ham impression. Teaching. I'm a college professor, and I am an excellent teacher. Even though my classes are challenging, my students tend to really love them, and many have told me they change their career ambitions based on them. I get great evaluations, and my classes are always at capacity. But it is just too much work. The regular kind and emotional labor, to be at all worthwhile. Marketing. TBH, I don't know if it's true, but a lot in high school when it came to projects I was told that I would be a great marketer. I've been asked countless times how come I decided to not go into marketing. It's not that I hate it, I just don't enjoy it that much, never even once thought about it as career. I would say I am a pretty good artist. I love expanding my knowledge on new concepts of art. But I'm also depressed MDD. And I find it extremely hard to sit down and focus on one piece of art for long periods of times, music or not. So I don't hate it, but it is something I stray away from. Looking after kids. I hate kids and will never have one. However, if a relative or customer introduces me to their kid, I am always fun and nice to them. It's not their fault. They didn't ask to be born. And you never know what trauma they've faced. A kind adult can make all the difference. Being family tech support, I was okay with it. But then it just started being multiple times a week. I had family members coming over for the most simple problems. I've started to hate fixing my own computer problems too. I just want it to all work. I am too tired to fix it all the time. Client calls, the best for handling challenging clients. But it's the only part of my job that causes me stress, and whether I have a good or bad day hinges on the number of clients I have to talk to on that day. Being a leader, I can coordinate people, run meetings, get everyone on the same page, facilitate work, delegate tasks, communicate with stakeholders, etc. But man, I hate it. I hate talking to people, and I hate having to be on. It's so draining. Staring into people's souls. Can't help it really. Either I'm looking into your eyes and reading your whole being awkwardly, not having much eye contact. On the plus side, I just heard about the 3-second rule, so that might help a little. Running. Was a runner all my life and hated every second of it. Everyone around me made me do it since I was decent at it, and made it to state calls, and all that, and scholarships for college. I always felt like I was wasting my time. I'm good at helping people feel good when they are down, but I hate it because most of the time I'm just more miserable than them. And nobody does that for me. And TBH, it's not really doable to help someone depressive. Staying up super late without coffee. Sometimes I can go a whole 24 hours or more. Studying medicine. You'd think that'd be nice, and I'd have more time. But I just love sleep way too much. It pains to stay up late. For 7 years in a row at summer camp, I was the baby food eating champion. While blindfolded, I can determine the flavor of any baby food faster than any of my peers. It's such a stupid thing to be great at. Driving in busy, trafficy cities. It's one of those things I obviously learned to do, and it's a skill I'm glad I have. But if it were up to me, I'd just drive on quiet roads and highways all the time. Perhaps making people feel better, encouraging them and cheering them up. What I hate, or rather just feel so bad about, is that not many reciprocate or make me feel small for feeling what I feel. Math. I was a CS major in college and probably 1 or 2 classes from a math minor. One day I realized I don't want to do complex math or programming for the rest of my life and switched majors. Call of Duty. I'm almost always kill leader, but it frustrates me to no end. My friends actually bought me the newest one just so I would play with them because I was refusing to get it. Studies, particularly math, even more particularly integrals. I'm confident that I can solve 90 of whatever integral you throw at me provided it does not nosedive into madness. Being funny. Sometimes after a joke lands and I wait for my friend's family to stop laughing, I think how great it would be to have someone in my life to make me laugh this hard. Giving advice. At one point it makes you realize people aren't genuinely interested in your life anymore, but only come to you to complain about their problems. My work. I'm great at communicating with my customers. I hate talking to people. I'm good with a lot of hard work and learning at organizing ... Not me, but my girlfriend. She was a D1 golf player and is still amazing. She despises it because of how much she's played since she can remember. Advocating for myself with insurance companies. I have a chronic hip disability, and I'm on the phone navigating the insurance companies weekly. I'm a pretty fantastic painter, but when I do it for money, it's absolutely shit to me to do. Absolute self-loathing from start to finish. Capital markets ... I still can't believe a meme coin that started as a joke is worth over $30 billion ... It doesn't do anything ... Taking and transcribing meeting minutes. It took years, but I've finally changed my career path enough to completely get out of doing it. I can imitate the voice of Radio Orange from 1940. It is an old Dutch radio station, but I hate it when my friends ask if I can do it. Surprisingly, maths. I absolutely dislike maths in any form. From fractions to factions and geometry to graphs. I can't stand it. Retail. I could probably sell you snake oil from my years of experience, but yeah. I hated it. Overworked and underpaid. Baking fresh wholesale croissants professionally. The hours are terrible and it's hard work. They are delicious though. Pretending are normal. I am not and usually don't bother to hide it. But when I have to, I can pass for your average gal. Looking good. Being in shape. Good personality. Professional. Communication skills. Leadership. All that corporate crap. Public speaking. I'm really good at it. But I'm really introverted. So I really dislike the effort and energy it takes. I do far above median in my profession, in nearly all aspects. I hate that it comes with no recognition in the society. Cooking. Everyone who has ever tried my dishes has had nothing but compliments for my cooking. Yet I hate to cook. Math and coding. This was supposed to be my path. If I went down that road, I would have been fucking miserable. I'm asked to resolve all conflict situations at work because I do it perfectly. But yeah, I hate doing this. Plowing snow. I hate it so fucking much. It's the driving force behind my moving to Florida in a few years. Overthinking. Planning amazing comebacks to conversations that happened years ago. Daydreaming. Accounting. I'm damn good accountant. But my real passion is science. Too late for that now. Hiding facts about me. I wish everyone could open everything about themselves, including me. Customer service. I work a lot of people-facing jobs for someone that fucking hates people. In the king of washing the goddamn dishes and vacuum cleaning crumbs of the goddamn carpet. Math and computers hate to do as a job. I'm in healthcare. It's less easier but enjoyable. Coming up with ideas for parties. But over and over again, no one likes my unique ideas. Helping with PC stuff. I assume I hate the person-to-person interaction it comes with. Becoming a leader, I don't like it. Takes a lot of energy. But I'm pretty good at it. I'm a virtuoso at throwing parties, but I absolutely hate cleaning up after them. I'm good at giving advices, but I hate it also because I can't apply it on myself. Teaching kids, love kids. Hate teaching them. No offense to teachers. Customer service over phone. I rock at it. Absolutely hate it though. Painting and drawing. Natural talent but no patience to do it. Overthinking, too emotional. Negative thinking. Overreacting. Tolerating people's shit. They call us people pleasers. Being too understanding and empathetic with the wrong people. Meeting parents, they love me. I hate meeting them. Acting. But do it for work, so haha no longer fun.